Hi, today I got up a bit late for work, so I didn't go. So with the weather being nice, I thought I'd take the opportunity to get out on the bike and have a little look for carp. And they definitely moved out of the basin. I did see one down there when I was fishing with the boy, but they seem to have moved up a little bit further, that group. So I've now come out of town where I know there's another holding area, and I'm now searching for the carp there. So, whether they're still here or not, I don't know. I haven't seen anything yet, so I got the bike. Best way to look for them, nice steady ride through all the areas you know. Stop, walk, keep your eyes open. Just look for them telltale signs, shadows underneath the lilies, etc, etc. There's a canal here. I won't name this stretch. Those that know it from the video will see it, but I'm not going to name it because this is one of my spots I haven't fished yet this year. Right, I'll sign off for now, and hopefully we'll spot some and I can show you some in the water. Okay, so I've ridden about 7 miles on the canal and seen nothing. So on the way through, I thought I'd pop down to a place called Sanford Peveril Ponds. It's right next to Tiverton Parkway train station. It's 2 lakes. They're run by Exeter District Angling Association. They've absolutely destroyed the place here. It used to be surrounded with huge trees overhanging everywhere, lovely stalking water. And now, well, they've just ripped everything down to make way for the match angler. Each to their own, I suppose, but every other tree would have been sufficed rather than nearly every bloody tree. This back corner that I'm sat in now on the second lake is the only place with any trees left on it. The other lake is just one bank, which used to be lined with trees, only had 2 swims, is now barren. There's still only 2 swims there. But, I just thought I'd come out here and have a look, because there's usually carp around on the top, and there's a few small ones that are moving around in this little back corner here in the shallows. So I've just spotted one which has got a horrible looking fungus on its back. So that's not very clever, I suppose. There's one there if you can see him. Only a fish a couple of pounds in weight, but still nice to see. Used to be a lot of doubles in here, but they've removed a hell of a lot of the fish and they put them in the Exeter Canal, which is a shame really. What a common they're swimming through. Get myself a Polaroid lens really for my camcorder, make it easier to spot these fish. I'm going to sign off for now. I'm going to mooch around the other side and see if I can see anything else, anything of any size, and then I'll show you that. Bye. And this is the other pond at Sanford Peveril. Used to be a bit of a carp mecca at one time. Both these lakes were one originally, and then the Great Western Way was put in and they filled right between the lake so the railway line could travel through, and created 2 ponds which were then used for the water for the steam engines. That far bank where you see the anglers over there fishing was all covered in trees. It was a very nice picturesque place. Richard Walker fished here once. In my opinion, they've destroyed it. It's just starting to look like any other hole in the ground. Shame really, real shame. Just in close here in these margins, I just saw a goldfish. I think if I zoom in, you might be able to see him now in this corner. It's there. Goldfish. Never mind, eh? Right, let's get back up on the canal and see if we can spot some carp up there. Bye. And welcome back. Back on the canal. I've ridden about 3 miles from where I was previously at Sanford Ponds. I've come to a stretch through here where I know is an area that holds carp. I've not seen any yet, but the wind is pushing through, making visibility below the water surface difficult. I've been moving very slowly, but as I said, I've not seen any yet. Now if you do your homework on canals and you find the fish, you'll catch them. You know, they're not most of them are not very educated. Simple rigs, good bait, and you'll catch. You can have the best rigs in the world and the best bait in the world, but if you don't find them, you ain't going to catch them. Location is the key, pretty much on any water. You know, you're not going to catch them if they're not there. So I can't emphasise really how much and how important really it is to get out on these type of waterways, on a bike or on by foot, and just keep your eyes open and look. Sunny hot days are the best. Carp love sun in their cells, so they're a lot easier to spot. Well, I've just stopped for a pit stop now, going to have myself an apple, something to drink and a fag, and then I'll start making my way back again. Catch you in a bit. Well, I'm home now. Didn't see nothing today on the canal carp wise, but you know, that's the way it is, I'm afraid. Some days that you'll see half a dozen fish, other days you won't see nothing. There was quite a bit of chop on the water with the wind, so it made it quite difficult anyway to spot anything. There was one show which could have been a carp, but it was more likely bream rolling than anything else. But keep looking, I'll keep searching and I'll find them. I've got an idea where they are anyway. It's still quite early in the year, even though it's been warm and the sun has been up. There's no guarantee that they're all going to be on the top. There's a lot of freshwater plant life coming to the surface, so, and a lot of it's on the far bank, so and they can hide in there and be undetected quite easily. So should have had Polaroids with me really today, but I didn't. I just had my normal sunglasses. That would have helped. But I'll keep looking for them, and like I said, we'll find them and then we'll get back on them. Cheers.